For over a decade, the smartphone has relied on a relentless stream of manual inputs, thousands of taps and swipes to navigate a single day. Your morning routine likely involves bouncing between half a dozen apps for basic chores, finding complex workarounds to edit social media content, and hoping your data isn't being siphoned off by hidden background processes. Google is addressing this friction by integrating the Gemini AI model directly into the core of Android 17, aiming to shift the operating system from a reactive tool into an autonomous companion. The goal is a new standard where the device manages the logistics of your digital life, rather than requiring you to micromanage the device. To see how this changes a morning routine, we have to look at how the interface reacts to user intent, rather than just taps. If you're tracking a specific protein diet, the Create My Widget feature allows you to describe your goals in natural language. The AI then generates a custom, functional UI element for your home screen that tracks those specific metrics. This diagram illustrates the logic of the new app automation. Consider a text list in your notes: milk, eggs, cheese. When commanded, the AI independently opens the delivery app, searches each product, adds them to the cart, and prepares checkout. The automation handles the entire logistical chain, but stops strictly at the financial authorization threshold, waiting for your final confirmation. By delegating these repetitive digital tasks to the OS, the user moves from a micromanager of apps to an executive who simply approves the final action. By the afternoon, the focus shifts to content creation. Historically, producing high-quality video required juggling multiple third-party apps for editing, stabilization, and noise reduction. Android 17 integrates these production-level capabilities directly into the native camera and editing framework. The new screen reaction feature allows you to record commentary over any on-screen content. The system identifies you and removes your background in real time, providing a clean overlay without the need for external processing or a physical green screen. For audio, the native Edit app uses on-device AI to isolate vocal tracks from background noise. It cleanly separates the speech from environmental chaos, allowing for professional-level sound engineering within the OS. This is supported by native Ultra HDR and night sight processing, which ensure that high dynamic range visuals and low light footage are processed with higher detail directly for social platforms. By embedding these effects and tools into the system architecture, Android 17 makes professional tier content creation a native standard. As the day ends, we have to address the privacy paradox. If an AI has enough access to manage your daily chores, it also has the potential to see your most sensitive data. This illustrates the manual AI gateway. Instead of universal background scraping, the system uses an opt-in architecture. You define the boundaries. You can permit the AI to read emails for a flight itinerary while maintaining an impenetrable, locked wall around your banking applications. Beyond the AI, a live threat protection protocol actively scans for malicious background apps. It even monitors the physical USB port, guarding against sophisticated data theft attempts at public charging stations. There is also a smart forwarding detection feature. If a malicious app attempts to silently intercept and forward a banking OTP, the system identifies the unauthorized relay and cuts the connection. The result is an on-device AI that acts as a localized immune system, providing active defense against sophisticated digital threats. Software security is vital, but the most direct threat remains the physical theft of a fully unlocked device. The new device theft protection protocol addresses this by overriding standard PIN entries. Once a theft is detected or reported, the phone requires a mandatory biometric authentication to unlock. To ensure the device remains trackable, the system permanently disables Wi-Fi and Bluetooth toggles for anyone without biometric clearance, preventing a thief from taking the device offline. This highly intelligent ecosystem extends the exact same autonomous logic into the vehicle environment through the updated Android Auto. Android Auto now supports full YouTube playback while parked, but for safety, it transitions to a strict audio-only mode the moment the vehicle is put into gear. Drivers can also use the Gemini Assistant to execute complex contextual commands hands-free, managing messages and navigation through the dashboard. Slowing down slightly. By replacing manual friction with autonomous logic, Android 17 redefines the smartphone as a companion that anticipates needs and simplifies creation,